guys, this is Grandma Cheap Cheap, and welcome back to my vintage kitchen here in southern Colorado. Today I'm going to make you an oldie but a goodie, and it's simply delicious fried corn. This is the time that you will find corn all over the grocery stores and in the farmer's market, and I simply adore fried corn, so let's get started. The ingredients are very simple. It's just corn on the cob that you have shucked and cleaned, butter, salt, and pepper. And I have a little bit of water that if you need it, you can add water to that. So as you can see, I just had 3 ears of corn left, and I have, with a sharp knife, just taken the kernels off of this cob corn. So 2 down and 1 to go. And this is how I do it. I hope you can see. I just take a very sharp knife and go down the cob. You don't want to get real close to the cob, and this sometimes can be messy because you want the kernels to be easy to come off and not the only word I can think of is pithy. And about 5 times around the kernel cob will be good. Now, what my mother would do is to take the knife and then go down that cob and get what we used to call, or what is called, the milk. And this, let me see if it's milky. This doesn't have a lot in it, but I would suspect the closer that you get to summer and when the corn is really good, not saying that this isn't good, you can see a little bit of, this is the corn milk. Now I'm going to flip this over and get the top that I didn't do on all of the corn cobs because I don't want to waste one bit. Okay, I'm going to take this over to the stove top and let's put our butter. Let's start our butter melting in the pan, and then we're going to add the water if we need it, salt and pepper. I'll see you over at the stove. Okay guys, I had my butter melting, and I was away from the stove top, and it melted. It turned into almost brown butter, as you can see, but that's quite all right. I'm going to take my kernel corn and just add it to this beautiful butter. To this browned butter mixture, I'm going to add about a half a cup of water. And my flame is going to be on medium. Okay. And we're just going to simply stir that around. With my new pinch pot, I'm going to add a couple of pinches of salt. And for those of you who are new to the kitchen, I just want to tell you, this is a dish I would not use seasoning salt in, just regular salt and black pepper. And I love to see the pepper, and that's about a half a teaspoon. That's all you need for this dish. other than if you want to really go back home and put a little bacon drippings or bacon in it, bacon grease. That's what it is. I'm gonna just go on and say bacon grease, but we're gonna let this start cooking and stirring, cooking and stirring. And I'm gonna time it and see how long it takes. Cooking and stirring. And I think I'm gonna add me some bacon grease. Now, if you don't have any, don't think you have to make this step. Here's my jar of bacon grease. I have started. Tight kitchen. And I'm just going to go in and get about, tablespoon? And I'll be right back with you. Okay, guys, the corn has been cooked. It took about 5 minutes, and as you see, the color changed a little bit. It's a little darker, but awfully delicious. Now I'm going to do a taste test. I think I'll just taste it right out of my serving plate. It's just like a burst of corn flavor. I can taste the butter. You don't have to, but I suggest just about a tablespoon of that bacon grease. Yum. Salt and pepper. Please leave me a thumbs up. Just rate, subscribe, and view. Thank you so very much for your support, and I'll see you on the flip-flop. This is Grandma Cheap Cheap videotaping from my kitchen here in Southern Colorado. Goodbye now.